David, job done into the hat for tomorrow night's draw. A little bit nervy though going into the second half at a goal behind?
No, I wasn't. I genuinely wasn't. I think when you look at the balance of play in the first half, they get that goal for the set play. Disappointing because we earmarked Big Jamieson, to be honest. We knew he was a big threat in the box, and I think before that, I think he cleared 4 or 5 corners that we had before he gets the contact in our box. So disappointed in the manner that the goal we lost. I think Stenhousemuir players get a wee bit of a lift from that, and it gives them something to hold on to. Listen, I've been in their shoes many a time, so I know. So they get a lift from that, they get a wee bit of added energy. But at half time, I had a wee bit of a go at the players because I thought we were a wee bit passive in possession. We had to be much more aggressive in our 1-to-1 duels. But I thought 20-30 minutes of the second half, I thought we were very, very good. Stephen Bradley scores 2 fantastic goals. I think the second one's very good as well, to be fair. And Pittman gets on the score sheet, so looks like an easy afternoon. But we had to work really, really hard to get the 3 goals. But I thought it was a much better performance in the second half. But in reality, I should be going in at half time saying, look, keep sticking to the principles that we're speaking about. Keep doing what we're doing. It should be 0-0, and then probably makes the game a wee bit easier. It makes my half-time team talk a lot easier. But I was never really, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, I was never really worried about it. Don't get me wrong, as the game went on, 15 minutes, and getting 15 minutes left or half an hour gone, you probably get a wee bit nervy. But I never really got to that stage in the game.
Obviously Pitt steps up and grabs equaliser, but going straight to Stephen Bradley and the 2 goals he got today, 4 appearances now and 4 goal involvements. What addition to the squad he's been?
He's been very, very good. I took him away with me. The agent pushed him on me a wee bit, to be fair. I'd done my homework on him. And then the agent's like, take him, Davey, take him, Davey. I said, well, look, listen, I'll take him away to Turkey with me. And after, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes of training me, I knew straight away. He's a talented player. He's still a young boy. There's a lot of coaching in him. We'll add muscle to him. We'll get him fitter. We'll get him a little bit leaner. And we'll add muscle on him. I think there's a lot more to come for Stephen Bradley. Just delighted that we could get him in the building. So he's a good kid. He's a good kid with a big future if he keeps applying himself properly within the game.
Obviously only 2 changes today for the team that won it at St Johnstone last week, and that was with Jason Holt and Scott Pittman coming in. Does that just highlight the importance of the Scottish Cup to yourself and the club in general?
I think if we'd played on Wednesday, if the game was on Wednesday, I maybe have made a couple of more changes, but I'd have still been really strong. In my opinion, this is the strongest squad I've had at the club in, I think this is my 9th season, and 8 seasons potentially here. I think this is the strongest squad we've had. We've still got Big Joel Newbley to come back in. There was 3 boys left out of the squad today, and there was 2 boys injured. So I think I'm not overly worried. Like when Joel got injured, I think Joel's debatably been my best player this season, and Joel got injured and we've still been going on and winning games of football, and that's huge kudos to the players in the changing room. It's credit to the squad that we're built at the club. So albeit there might be name changes, I don't think the standards drop, albeit because of the name changes. But if we'd played on Wednesday, David, I'd have probably made another 4 or 5 changes, to be honest.
Draw for the next round will be tomorrow night. Do you watch that? Do you sit and hope for a certain draw, or is it just a case of you'll take what you get and approach it the same way as anything?
If I can get my TV working, still trying to move house, you know. The broadband's working, so we'll get something. We'll be on my laptop. No, I quite like it. I look forward to it. I look forward to the Scottish Cup draw because it's during the season. The group stages, Viaplay or the Premier Sports, whatever it is, sometimes you miss that because you're on holiday or whatever. But I really look forward to the Scottish Cup draw, and it'll be one tomorrow that we'll look forward to it. I think we're now at this stage as a club where a home tie would be more than capable of getting into the next round of the cup, and it's all about getting a favourable tie. But if you can't get a favourable tie, get a home tie, preferably both, to be honest. But you just want a home tie in the cup. You want a home tie in the cup to try and get to the next round.
Of course, job done tonight, but attention turns back to the league next week with a Sunday game live on Sky against Hearts and 4th v 3rd. Do the preparations for a game like that change for how they have for this one, or is it just a case of sticking to the game plan, sticking to the own?
Nothing changes, game to game, week to week. Nothing changes. The boys will be off. I try and mimic a week-to-week training session, so the boys are off Sunday, Monday. They'll train Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll be off Thursday, and they'll train Friday, Saturday. That's how I like to prepare my week if we're going on a week-to-week basis. I know it's 8 days this time. So nothing changes. The amount of detail that went into today's game will still go into the same amount of detail that went into the previous games and the games that are coming up. So nothing at all changes.